Today is embarkment day out of Seattle on Virgin Voyages Brilliant Lady on a cruise heading to Alaska. So we're going to show you the boarding process and also what's going on the ship once you're on board. All right, we have arrived at the port. Our Uber dropped us off we're right next to the ship. So I don't think it's gonna take too long to get in. We didn't have tags on our bags because we don't have a printer at home. So they just took us over to a tent where they wrote up some tags, tagged our bags, and went ahead and took them. So we've already disposed of our bags and are free of those. And we're going to get in line to go through the security check now. This is where we were dropped off. And then the ship is just right there. We've gotten here a bit after our actual boarding time. We're maybe like 20-30 minutes late, but it wasn't an issue, so that's good. All right, made it through security. Took like 15 minutes from the time we got in the line to the time going through the metal detector and such. And now we're heading to the check-in. Gotta get our wristbands. All right, we're now all through security, all checked in. We got our wristbands.
It took about 45 minutes.
From start to finish,
yes.
Yeah.
So plan accordingly. They say not to get here early, but don't be afraid to get here early.
But we got here late, so any way you slice it, they're doing a good job mitigating the crowd.
And the terminal is really new.
Pretty nice.
It's nice in here.
Yeah.
Other than a checkpoint and security, there's nothing else. But that's pretty typical for a cruise check-in.
There's a bottle fill.
Oh, there is. I didn't see that. And then you can also get last minute bar tabs. You can there's tons of signs for if you're rock star, which this time we're not.
I know, but it looked like the rock star, there was nobody in line, which I think they all boarded early anyway,
All right, let's go board the ship.
There's a bottle fill, in case you needed water, but we don't. And now to the ship. The ship. It could not be a more beautiful, clear, sunny day in Seattle today, which apparently the weather can change on a dime, so we're lucky. All right, we made it.
Hi, welcome.
Hello.
Good to see you. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
All this time, I've been holding on so tight, 'cause all that I do was easy to use. So call my time, but you weren't really mine, just something to do. Thought I never knew.
Let's go check out our room. Welcome to the Sea Terrace room on the Brilliant Lady, which is one of the base level rooms with a balcony. This is actually the room that we are staying in on this trip, so we're going to show you around. We're going to start in the main area first. So it's a pretty small room, but I think it's really cozy and I like the way that it's laid out. So you have a king size bed here, and this can be split into 2 separate beds if you need to. We have it as one bed. On each side of the bed, there's not really side tables. There's a couch arm with a little platform on it, and then there's a free moving side table over here that you can move around. So not a ton of storage on each side of the bed, but that's what happens with a base level room. Then you have a desk area, which is actually a pretty good size, with a little stool. There's a couple of little shelves over here, and then there's a little refrigerator in this cabinet. So it's nice that the room comes with a little refrigerator refrigerator. Then you have a little area over here that has water because every room on the ship gets water that is refilled every day, so you can fill your water bottles. There's also, on the Brilliant Lady specifically, there's several water bottle fill stations that we've seen around the ship, so that's pretty cool. There's also this little chair in the corner here, which leans you really far back. I need a cushion behind me for this one. And we have a little platform area over here, which I think is where the bed would scooch over if you had it separated into two. But for now, it's just kind of, I'm not sure what we're going to use this for, but it's just hanging out. It would be nice if there was a cushion here or something.
You might be able to like lay out luggage there.
That's true. That'd be a good place to open a suitcase. We have a couple of blankets because we're sailing on an Alaskan cruise, so they've provided some blankets in the room for us, which is really nice. Underneath the bed is open, so you can slide anything you need to under the bed. There's maybe like, I don't know, a foot of clearance or so. So it's not super like deep, but it's a good little area to store some things. There are light switches and an outlet on both sides of the bed. However, with the bed being in one piece, the outlet is a little bit far away on this side of the bed. So you're gonna need a long cord for that.
And then, of course, there's a TV on the wall.
Yes, there's a flat screen TV that doesn't move. It's stationary, and it's, I don't know, maybe a 36 inch?
36
roughly.
to a 40.
36, 40 inch. One nice thing that we noticed about this little platform area is that it has a huge drawer in it. So, again, good amount of storage for whatever you may want to throw in here. We're going to move on to this side of the room. So when you first walk in the door, there's a pretty large closet storage area with a hanging bar all the way across. There's an upper shelf, and then there's a couple of lower shelves with some baskets so you can secure your items. We have two like checked bag size suitcases in here, as well as a couple of backpacks, and it's plenty of room to still have all of our stuff in here. And then in this cabinet here, there are three shelves that are open, and then this is where your life jackets are. You have a safe in here as well. There's a mirror on the door, so you have a mirror, like a full-length mirror there, and a full-length mirror here, which is nice. And then there's some little tiny drawers in here that would be more for like maybe some shirts or some smaller articles of clothing or cosmetics, stuff like that. There's also hooks on the wall here, as well as inside of the bathroom door. So let's go check out the bathroom. This is going to be a short bathroom tour because this bathroom is quite small. So this is essentially the extent. There's a toilet, there's a sink, honestly a large amount of counter space for how big this room is, and then there's a shower that's pretty small. If you were a taller individual, you would find this shower pretty tight. Now I'm 5'4". It's still a little tight for me, and I'm kind of tiny. So there's body wash, shampoo, conditioner, and there's an overhead shower head and a wand, so that's nice. And there's a little upper shelf in here with some cups. There's towels, and that's about it. And then here are those hooks on the door as well. Outside, there is a balcony that has 2 chairs, a small table, and the signature red Virgin Voyages hammock. It is a good, comfortable size, especially for 2 people hanging out there. And something cool about every single room that has a balcony on Virgin Voyages is they have like automatic buttons that will open and close the curtains. So you just push the button and it opens, push the button and it closes. And I believe when you leave your room, they close, and then when you come back, they'll open automatically. So that's a cool feature of all of the rooms here. I really like this room. We have previously booked a Seriously suite, which was obviously a lot larger. It is a Rockstar tier suite, but I think that this room is still really cozy and comfortable and cute, even though the bathroom is a little bit tight. The sail away party has begun. The engines have turned on. We're moving.
It's loud.
It's loud. We're currently turning, I think, to get out of the port. There's a bald eagle flying around, which is so majestic. And yeah, we're ready to sail away and have a great time.
Lift a glass to the treasures we've yet to uncover. Be filled with excitement and fun. Let your voyage with Virgin be an unforgettable one to the sailors!
So as everyone is boarding the ship before we embark, they do hand out sparkling wine. We unfortunately missed it because we were running around doing some filming, but they do give everyone some sparkling wine and then they stop doing it, I think, right before we sail away. So make sure if you want some free sparkling wine that you get it before the ship sails away.
We're having our first food on Virgin Voyages Brilliant Lady, and I'm getting sushi, and it was a combination sushi, so it had spicy tuna, it had an Alaskan roll because we're on an Alaskan cruise, it has a seaweed salad, and then I had something else that I didn't know what it was, and he said it was vegetable something. Let's try their sushi. Well, it wasn't spicy, so I don't know what it was, but it was good. It was fresh, sticky rice going on for the Alaskan roll that has salmon on top. I think it's got crab in it as well. It's got crab, avocado, salmon, good, fresh, seaweed salad. I need more seaweed salad than this. I love seaweed salad, I need more. Last one, which is the spicy tuna. That's good. I'm always hesitant to try sushi on a cruise ship, but Virgin Voyages does it well. That's one of the things I'm really excited about for this cruise is all the good, yummy foods.
We are in, what's this place called? We are in On the Rocks having our first drink of the trip. I've gotten the Neptune's Fortune. It has rum, it has tequila, it has bitters, it has passion fruit, it has other things that I don't know how to pronounce. And it's really yummy, so. Cheers. Ooh, that's strong. Woo! Woo! It's good. For our first dinner on the ship, we're dining at Extra Virgin, which is the Italian restaurant on board. We have a party of 6 at our table, so between the 6 of us, I think we may have ordered the whole menu, but I'm not sure. But for Brian and I, we have ordered the romaine and frise salad, which is a Caesar-style salad. We've gotten the frito misto, which is all kinds of fried, mixed calamari, shrimp, squid. And then we have a charcuterie board for the table. We've also gotten the chicken cacciatore, which is a Brilliant Lady exclusive meal, or rather it's new to Virgin Voyages. We've also ordered the Alaskan seven fish, which is a type of chowder.
And that is specifically for the Alaskan cruise only.
The gorgonzola crusted New York strip.
Which is exclusive to this ship.
And the spaghetti alla puttanesca. Those are on their way and we're ready to eat.
The salad is really, really good. The egg is actually still warm. It's like a soft boiled egg. And then there's a crispy sardine that's on top of it. It's just so refreshing. And then the calamari is lightly fried. Again, Aubrey and I did a Virgin Voyages sailing about a couple years ago, and this was one of our favorite restaurants, so we had to go to it first. The Alaskan 7 fish chowder is so good. The fish is super tender. It's kind of like a stew, but it's more like a chowder. But there's so much flavor in it. It's really good. Now, I haven't tried my steak yet, but I did order it rare, and it came out like medium rare medium. So slightly disappointed by that, but it still might have good flavor. So let me go in for a bite. Now the steak, because it's a New York strip steak, had some tough spots in it, but towards the center, it was actually pretty tender. The gorgonzola on top of this is very strong. It's like a blue cheese. So if you are not as adventurous in your palate tasting, you may want to pass on the cheese. But the steak is a good sized steak because I put my fork straight in it, and then it was about like at least 1/4 to 1/2 inch. I previously sailed on a Royal Caribbean earlier this year, and the steaks were kind of super thin compared to this. Again, Virgin Voyages is like a foodie cruise. Now let's see what Aubrey thinks of her food.
So I thought the food was good. I enjoyed our time at Extra Virgin on the Resilient Lady more. I don't know if it's just because, like, I was eating Beecher's mac and cheese in Seattle this morning, and now I'm having pasta for dinner, so I may just be a little pasta'd out. Everything I had was good, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, it's so delicious. The chicken cacciatore is actually really good. The chicken was very tender. It had good flavor. The pasta's a little more tomatoey than I would have liked. They're like kind of acidic tomatoes.
Now for dessert, I ordered an affogato with a whiskey crema gelati. Well, it's technically gelato. Gelati is what it was listed on the menu because there's
plural.
multiple. Yeah. Yes. And I didn't get any of those like floofy, foo-foo, sugary crap on top of it. I just wanted the espresso and the crema. Does it taste like espresso? No.
No, because I don't think it is espresso.
It said espresso on the menu, but it didn't come out of a percolator. I think this is just regular coffee, but it's really good with the whiskey crema gelato.
I got the raspberry rose sorbet, and I may or may not have already taken a bite, so I'm going to attempt to recreate my reaction. So here we go. It's a... Ooh. Wow. The rose flavor is really strong. I was expecting the raspberry to be stronger than the rose and the rose to be kind of complementary. I would say that the rose is the primary flavor. It's really creamy as opposed to like icy, very tart as well. I think that this is a really good finisher to my meal because I was feeling pretty like full from my day. This is a nice little like zazzy palate cleanser.
So my last item of this meal is Shrek and Fiona's carriage. It looks like an onion, but it's a hazelnut and meringue. It's not
cream,
like
some type of hazelnut cream.
It's a dessert. I don't know what it's called. We don't have the menu anymore. And I ordered this last time that we were here 2 years ago. I know that I like it.
But how does it taste? Good? Nice? All right.
Solid.
My favorite is that it has tiny cookies on the side.
It's like the wagon wheel.
Like little tiny... It really...
I told you, it is Shrek and Fiona's carriage. Where's Donkey?
Yeah, I can see that.
Where's the dragon? This concludes our evening at Extra Virgin with no alcohol. Aubrey thinks it's hilarious.
Hey, I'm just trying to eat my rose sorbet that's melted now.
But look at the sky behind Aubrey. It is like picturesque. Now, to the naked eye, it does not look like that.
Just
but
on
on camera, it looks pretty cool.
So something that I didn't know that's happening on Embarkment Day is a couple of the stores are having first opening bundle deals. So the Virgin Voyages store has a buy one, get one 50% off promo for everything in the store, I believe, for the first 48 hours that the store is open. And then there's, on this cruise specifically, there's an Alaska store, and they have a bundle deal where you can get 6 items for $95 only in the first 2 hours that they're open. So I'm not sure what else, if like any of the other stores have like flash sales like this, but it's something that they do on Embarkment Day. And this is all on High Street, which is only open from 10 p.m. to midnight on this Embarkment Day.
It is the end of our evening of Embarkment Day. Brilliant Lady out of Seattle going to Alaska. What are your final thoughts of Embarkment Day?
I think the embarkment here is really easy. It's a short drive from downtown. You can easily go, like, fly in the day before, go to Pike Place in the morning, see the market, catch an Uber for like a 15-minute ride to the port. And once you get to the port, you literally step out of the car and like are in the line for the check-in. So I think it was a really easy boarding process. And once you get on the ship, there's a lot of things going on. There's the sparkling wine, champagne, toast party, and then you're sailing away, so you're seeing all the scenery. All the restaurants start opening, and then there is actually a PJ party tonight too in the Manor, but we were just too tired to go. We walked by after dinner and there was just a long line. And we were like, it's just gonna be like going to the club, which isn't really our thing.
Yeah, I think it was more fun when it's outside, but obviously it's like 40s, 50s right now. So I don't think that would be enjoyable in your PJs. Yeah, which is why it's in the Manor.
The PJ party we did on the Greek cruise was outside on the deck, on the pool deck. Well, not the pool deck. It was on the
back of the ship. It was back of the ship. Do you have any other thoughts?
I don't think so. I'm ready for bed. Hoping we don't get seasick going into the Pacific.
Yeah. Tomorrow's a sea day. Something exclusive for Brilliant Lady is that they have a murder mystery, so we're seeing that tomorrow. Catch our next video, and if you like what you saw and you want to see more, click that subscribe button, that bell notification, and we hope to see you in the next one.